stuff, and then you also had the sister Freddie Gray's mama just tried to commit suicide this past week. Now, what's strange about that? Now, I'm going to tell you what's strange about that is because Lamar Odom had all the money in the world. All was in the NBA, was flourishing, was living it up, but then he got rejected. He got rejected by the NBA, was suffering through depression, was a drug addict, had nobody giving him a solution. And everybody think money is the answer until he went into that whorehouse. He had money, $75,000 he had, and went and bought prostitutes, went and bought whores, and ended up down there in a coma and almost killed himself, but he got money. Freddie Gray's mother. Now this brother got his back broke by the goddamn police. His back broke by the police, killed by the police. Now, the police did something I ain't heard of happening so far since I've been alive. They settled before the court case came. Meaning before they had a trial against those police against Freddie Gray, they settled to the tune of $6.4 million. They settled. Now, you would think $6.4 million is a way to show to get over your pain. But how can you get over the pain of losing your son? Let me tell you know what's strange? In today's time, it's not strange for a parent to bury their child. Because we're dying so much, we're killing each other so much. But that ain't the way that it's supposed to be. When the scriptures say honor your mother and father, the reason why I say honor your mother and father is because the same way your mother took care of you when you was young, the same way your father took care of you when you couldn't take care of yourself, is the same way you're supposed to take care of your parents. But now the parents is burying their children, and they're crying because of it. Give me Jeremiah 4:31. You couldn't pay Freddie Gray's mama to stop thinking about Freddie Gray. Now, you telling me would she rather have the $6.4 million or her son walking around alive? She'd rather have her son alive. So money is never going to fix black people. Money is never going to be the salvation. Now, of course, I ain't telling nobody to go be poor and be a bum. That's not what I'm talking about. But you can't put your trust in riches. MC Hammer was rich, wasn't he? And lost $30 million in what, like 6 months? Whitney Houston was rich and died a junkie. Michael Jackson was rich and died a junkie. When has money ever saved the people? Freddie Sanford died too. They say he faked his death. All of these people that have money and wealth aren't happy. Even if you look at marriages, I'll sidebar for a second. Marriages don't even last based on money. Everybody marries and divorces and marries and divorces because money is not going to save you. Read that scripture, Jeremiah 4:31. Jeremiah 4, chapter 4, verse 31. For I have heard a voice as of a woman in trouble. That's what it say. I heard a voice as a woman of travail. It's talking about women like Freddie Gray's mother. You think she wanted to get that far? It's bad enough she had to deal with him getting locked up. Where I'm from, when the kids used to get locked up, sometimes them women used to have heart attacks because they son going in prison because of the pain and anguish that they would go through. So it's bad enough that she got to hear him getting locked up, but now she got to hear that they broke his back and killed him. Read. And the anguish as of her that bringeth forth her first child. And the anguish of a woman bringing forth her first child. You know the child rather. You know the pain when a woman brings forth a child. That's black women today. When they mourning over their children. That's black men today. When they mourning over their children. To where she got $6.4 million, they expecting her to be in the Bahamas somewhere. Or Jamaica somewhere living it up, buying some shoes, buying a car, getting a fancy house. Meanwhile, she crying because her son is gone. She can't see her son no more. What money can replace your child? I got 2 kids. Can't no money replace them. Period. Read on. The voice of the daughter of Zion that bewaileth her soul. That's the voices that you hear today. We dying at an astronomical rate. We getting killed left and right. And our women are sorry about that. Our men are sorry about that. And you can't pay them off. Stop treating your life so short. Now you hear black people talk all the time that they want reparations. All reparations going to do is make the white country, America, the richest country again. That's all reparations going to do. It ain't going to do nothing for black people. It ain't going to take away the pain of slavery. It ain't going to take away the pain of the killings and lynchings of our forefathers. It's not going to take away that pain. What's going to take away the pain is to face it, first of all. We got to be able to face that. Drop that, give me Isaiah 33:2. We got to be able to face that pain, first of all. You know how they say the only way a rapist can get over, they got to face that rapist. That's what we got to do. We got to face the rapist. And the rapist is the white man. The white man been raping us since the goddamn 1400s. Since we've been in America, the white man has raped us, lynched us, killed us. And we got to face that. That's the only way we're going to fix ourselves. Don't think money going to fix it. That's why when they get money, what they do is getting high. Lamar Odom won a goddamn championship in the NBA and smoking crack, which shows you money ain't going to fix you. Freddie Gray mama got $6.4 million. She tried to kill herself. Money ain't going to fix you. Money destroys you. You got to find Isaiah 33:2. Read. Isaiah 33:2. Oh Lord, be gracious unto us. That's what mothers like Freddie Gray is saying. Be gracious to us. Like they praying. They doing all that. They saying, be gracious to us, O Lord. Read. We have waited for thee. Be thou thereof every morning. And they looking for protection. Like the Freddie Gray mamas, the Trayvon Martin mamas, they all looking for protection. They just looking in the wrong place. You got some of them going into that Christian church. The Christian church is not going. Listen, they killing niggas in the Christian church. They just had a story where a brother, let me tell you something, there's a brother that decided to join the Christian church. And the reason why he said he was joining the Christian church, because the Christian church don't sleep with your women. That's why he joined the church. And he got shot in the goddamn head because the very pastor that he called the father was sleeping with his woman. Right. And when he went into the church to confront the pastor shot him in the goddamn church. And you telling me that's where we got to go? Now dig this for a second. The church will shoot a brother. But when that white boy walked in that church and shot all 9 of them, they didn't even think to harm him. They prayed with him. They prayed with him and said, please don't kill us. Please don't kill us. But when the brother came in there, they shot him. Shot him down dead in the street. The Christian church ain't going to save you. That Muslim mosque ain't going to save you too. They had that Million Man March a couple weeks ago. It came and went. But nothing was conquered. Nothing was done. We still suffering the same thing. If I had 1 million men in Israelite school UPK, we would be on every corner in America. We would have our own black watch. You know how they say they got the police, the neighborhood watch? We wouldn't call it neighborhood watch. We call it black watch. And we would patrol the cities. And we would keep the city safe. You give us 1 million men, we'll show you a change. We ain't about taking your money like the Islam, like the Muslims are. Keep going. Our salvation also in the time of trouble. That's your salvation. But we got to have our own salvation. We always crying to the white man to get free. Or crying to some African to get free. Or some Arab to get free. Why we can't gather ourselves to get free? Why we can't join amongst each other? I don't see the Arab man asking anybody's help to get free. The Chinese man asking anybody's help to get free. But we always asking the white man for a goddamn ticket. Listen, when they shot them 9 people in the church, you know what our ticket was? Lowering their flag. Just lower the flag for us and we'll get over it. How about we just leave them alone? Read them. Go drop down to verse, let me see where you at. Drop down to verse 6. Isaiah 33:6. And the wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. That's what everybody runs from. It says wisdom and stability will be what? Wisdom and knowledge of God shall be the stability of thy time. Our stability or stabilization or foundation is our wisdom and knowledge. What is our wisdom and knowledge? The law, statute, commandments. That's what black people run from. You tell black people, every black person going to say they believe in some God. Even if you don't want to believe in the God of the Bible. Everybody going to say they believe in some God. Whether you call him God, whether you call him Allah, whether you call him Horus, whatever God you want to call him, every black person say they believe in some God. None of them want to follow no law. None of them want to say, don't commit adultery. Don't be a drug dealer. Don't be a drug addict. Don't be a stripper. Don't be